Now the little boxes are glued and ready to be decorated. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to prime the fronts of the boxes. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet, but they definitely will need the first coat of acrylic primer on there. I will probably end up just using some decoupage paper on the front of these, and I won't do much to the sides because the more you add to the sides, the tighter the little box is going to fit into the little cubby. So, and I don't mind the way they look, and you really won't even see the sides. So these are some of the decoupage papers that I have. And then I have some of these by Tim Holtz, the little background papers. They're super cute. And I have some other little papers by Tim Holtz too that I'm going to use. Now the scrapbook paper is a little bit thicker, so it still goes on the same way, but when you put the second coat of decoupage varnish on the top, it doesn't really seep through. But yes, with the first coat between the box and the scrapbook paper, it really does grip it and it will stay on. Here are all of the boxes. They are all done and ready for the next coat. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to line them up just so it's a little easier and clean up my mess because I don't like to work in a mess, even though I always seem to. Anyway, so these are the boxes, the 24 boxes. Now what I'm going to do is, snap a quick picture. I'm going to use the decoupage varnish and glue, the glitter one, because I want to have just a subtle shimmer, shine, glitter to the front of these because Christmas is magical. I'm going to go ahead and grab my sander and just sand all the edges just to make sure there isn't a little piece of paper that's sticking out, which will lead to wear and tear and the paper coming off in the future. I'll also check for loose pieces of paper so I can go back and use some more decoupage medium if I need to. Next, I want to make the edges of these boxes look a little bit antique or vintage. So I'm just taking my stamp brush ink pad thingy and I'm rubbing it around the outside. I had a friend ask me if that was a toothbrush, but no, it's that special ink spreader. Now, after the glitter dries, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 coats of the Pouring Glaze by Pentart on there. What it's going to do, it's going to give a nice thicker coat than the regular varnish. So I feel like it's going to make it last a lot longer because this is a gift I'm going to give to my son. And I want him to have this for years and generations to come because we all know that once the kids get a hold of this, it has to be sturdy. He doesn't have kids yet, but I know one day he will. Time to put all these little boxes back into the advent calendar. I cannot wait to finalize the decorations on this and put the little numbers on the drawers.